Hello there, world of tankers. Welcome to the channel. I'm, of course, your host, Droodles, Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Tier 8 autoloading American heavy tank, the M-III-Yoh. Now, a lot of the hype over the new Yoh line is the dual shot guns on the M-III-Yoh and the M-III-Yoh, able to dump out what is an insane amount of damage, 900 damage in a 1.71 seconds. It's truly incredible. Not only, they've got pretty good armor, and if you get tracked, you can still reverse even with a broken track. It's interesting how that works, but for the most part, the Tier 9 and 10 are incredibly popular vehicles. In fact, the Tier 10, I'm projecting, is going to be the most played Tier 10 heavy in Blitz for the next 30 days in the game, which is incredibly high. Over 20,000 players are currently using the vehicle. This is a tank that is not talked about much, and I actually think it's a fantastic vehicle as well. It's got some really good things going for it, and starting off with the armor profile, it actually has some pretty good armor. Now the hull, the hull is nothing incredible. It's 175 millimeters thick, ranging all the way down at the lower plate to 108. Yeah, don't expect to be getting any bounces on the lower or upper plate of this tank. If you're hull down, you can, but even hull down, I mean, it's really just not good. It's not going to get bounces on that upper plate and the lower plate either. But what is very strong is the turret. The turret, in fact, even with heat shells, with calibrated on, which is 270 millimeters of pen, actually 297, is still pretty impressive. I mean, you can see there it's 237 thick. The upper part is ranging upwards of 450. So the actual turret of the tank is very strong. The side armor, because as you can see, it's a little bit boat-shaped, can get some very nice bounces on the side itself. And the best part about the Yoh is the gun. Most autoloaders suffer on DPM. A good example of this, if we can pull it out, would be a vehicle, I would say, like the M-III-1. The M-III-1 is sitting at just about 2021 DPM. It's not bad, but it's definitely not good. I mean, you're going to lose in trade battles with other heavy tanks, let's say like the Chrysler K, which are sitting pretty good DPM at around 2145, or the Sheriff, which is sitting at 2339. That's really high DPM. So the M-III-Yoh, which is sitting at a very, very cool 2123, is very nice. It's got great dispersion at 0.326, a fantastic aiming time at 3.8 seconds, and the best intraclip reload for a Tier 8 heavy tank now, for an autoloading Tier 8 heavy, at a 2.73 second reload, giving it a total of 930 potential damage in, 5.4 seconds? It's pretty incredible how quick it can dump out damage. It's also got fantastic standard pen at 236 and 278 on the premium heat shells. I really like this tank. A couple people I know don't, but for me, I just like the concept of, first of all, being an autoloader, right? Autoloaders are currently the meta of Blitz. Being able to dump a clip into somebody that makes a mistake is very nice, and it's good that you can punish people like that, right? I mean, if you're not good at the game and you make a very stupid push, and it's my same argument for the 183, if you make a push that is stupid, it's your fault that you made that push, so you should be punished for it. And that is why autoloaders are fantastic. If you are in an autoloader or an auto-reloader like the Clanvong, if the enemy decides to push out in the open, you and your Clanvong can get 3 shells into them, dumping 1200 off and back in the cover, not risking any hit points yourself and farming off of their stupidity. And that is what autoloaders are incredibly capable of doing, is making sure that when the enemy makes a push, you are the one to farm those hit points. Now, obviously, this is taking a while to load in, so I'm just gonna skip until when we load into a battle. I just want to point out that I've been sitting 4 minutes and 36 seconds in queue, and there are 50 Tier 8s currently in matchmaking. Now, I am not in a platoon, as we know, and I'm playing a tech tree heavy tank. So the fact that I haven't been put into a game is actually rather disappointing, if I'm gonna be quite honest. I've just been sitting here watching The Office on my phone while hopefully meandering into a battle for Blitz. But it turns out that the last video I need to record before my trip is, hey, there you go, finally. Okay, let's see how the team does. Yeah, I mean, I'm going on a trip. It's been about an hour since I started recording today, different videos and other stuff and not. Obviously, all the other videos will have been posted by now, one being on the Pantera, E100, and what was the other video? Shoot, IS-7 versus IS-4, that's right. All these videos were pre-recorded in the last literal 2 hours, and then I'm gonna have to spend like 4 hours editing most of them in the car tomorrow, while driving to my cousin's wedding. So fun. Not obviously editing and driving at the same time, because that is incredibly dangerous and stupid, but while other people are taking turn in driving to the cousin's wedding. I will be editing on my laptop. Either way, I'm driving my way up in the position. Now, the Yoh is a weird tank on power-to-weight ratio. I mean, it's not fast, but it's not slow. I think it goes like, what, 36 kilometers per hour or something like that. So it can get up to speed, and it's actually got a pretty good power-to-weight. It's just that it's not the fastest heavy. I mean, the M-III-Yoh can go faster with its speed boost activated. Now, we do have the IS-2SH off to the side. And, ooh, that is a lot of tanks. There is the Chimera right there, which we got a pretty nice shell into. There's an SPIC, and let's get one more into the SP. You know, we're just going to fire standard. I was going to fire an HE, but then I realized, why would I do that? So, that's already pretty good. I mean, we've been able to dump out some pretty big damage into the enemy so far. And in 10 more seconds, we will have our clip once again ready to dump back into the enemy. That is just what this tank is great at doing. I mean, that is 900 damage we dumped out, and this Chimera, well, he's dead. So now we're going to push on to what's next as a threat, which would be the VK over here. I mean, we do have the SP1C, but not really too much of a threat there. So there's one nice shot into the VK, and there's two, and that's 600 hit points. Now I back up. I mean, that's just what autoloaders do. They take advantage, as I said, of other people's misfortune, and that's just what I did there. Now, 10 more seconds, and I will have a full clip loaded back in the vehicle. I just love how quick this thing reloads its clip. I mean, it's able to get out the damage, and then boom, 20 seconds later, start doing it again. So that's exactly what we're going to try here. I'm just going to poke this VK once again. We're going to see if we can get some damage out. There is one shot into the VK. And there's two shots into the VK, and there is three. I mean, that poor guy just lost another 1,000 hit points to my tank, and now we're just backing in the cover. So we've dealt pretty good damage so far. Another 10 seconds, we'll have a whole clip reloaded once again. And, well, we've pretty easily shown what the capabilities of a clip are in this tank. So there's that VK. I mean, this poor guy is just, he's not enjoying life. There you go. I made sure to take you out of misery, my dude. I just didn't want him to suffer anymore. There's one shot into the T-23, and there's two. And again, because we have that increased intra-clip reload, or should I say decreased, as it is a 2.7, we were able to easily get that shell onto the T-23E3, where you normally would not be able to get that out in vehicles like the M-III-1. You can see the accuracy is very nice on this vehicle, and again, that clip reload, it's just so easy. I mean, there's the IS-2, there's a 313 damage shot, there is a shot into his lower plate for 303, and let's go for one more, and boom, there's another 302. That is 900 hit points, once again, stripped from another vehicle. And we are just chilling here ourselves. I mean, I'm just going to reload. That's all you do in this tank, is just reloading, reloading, reloading. That is the life of an autoloader. You just reload. Now, obviously, this SU-130, I don't really know what his plan was there. I mean, I guess it was to shoot me, but didn't really work all too well. I'm going to push on this guy. One single clip from my tank easily kills him. We've got a good enough power to weight to catch him anyway, so yeah. Let's just try that right now. Speed is key, as usual. So there's one shell into that. What the heck was that, Wargaming? Well, let's get an HE into him. There you go, nice shot. And with that, our team is, they're doing pretty good, honestly. I mean, I just need one tap into this guy, and yeet! He is dead. We're sitting at 4,700 damage or something ridiculous at this point. I mean, the Tiger 2 could push on me, but again, just going to push my tank here, and it's really not much the enemy can do. Alright, so they got the SP1C and the T-23 over here. And, oh baby, I just want to completely farm this guy. If I can farm this guy, this is an easy 5k damage. So there's one shot in. Let's go for numero dos, tracking him, of course. And let's go for numero trace. There you go. This was over 5,610 damage for my game played in this vehicle. Again, it's just so easy to do well in a tank like this. And this is a good example to why I personally love this vehicle. Now, I'm going to be honest. Yes, I am blocking my IS-6. Anybody that's trying to comment I'm not, I am. I'm going to be honest. I want to get out this damage. I'm really, you know, at like almost 6,000 damage here, and 6,000 damage is a pretty impressive number. So, you know, I'd like to be able to get a little bit higher there, right? So I'm not gonna let that IS-6 get the kill. But either way, that was a pretty solid game, if I do say so myself. We pulled out a mastery there. We did, come on, how much damage did we pull out in total? 5,788 damage. I mean, that's a pretty incredible damage number there for the vehicle, and it really showcases just what the tank is capable of doing in some pretty solid scenarios. I'd actually like to see if we go over here, and we go to blitzstars.com, and we go to Hall of Fame, and let's go to Tier 8, American Heavies. I'd like to see where the Yoh is at. 6,200. Gosh dang it. We were close. I mean, we are in the Hall of Fame. We're, what do we have? 5,700 something, 5,782. That is 5,788. Yes. So we are now currently in position. Oh, nope, wrong one. We got to go yeet over here. We are now in place, what, 5? Yeah, we're in 5th place for the highest damage ever pulled out in this vehicle. And that's pretty solid if I do say so. I mean, that's, again, just a perfect game to show what makes the Yoh strong. But I'm not just going to do one game. There you go, finally loading in quickly to another. So that first battle really showcased everything good about the vehicle. I mean, the hull down capabilities against that VK, against literally any tank there, you saw was amazing. I could not be penned in the turret, and it's why I really like this tank. It has no hull armor, completely sacrifices the hull armor to gain that turret armor. It has good mobility, as I said. It's not amazing on the power to weight. It's not really amazing at all on the top speed, but it gets up there. You can see here we're going 26, 27, and we're out, should I say, accelerating a tank like the IS-3 Defender that goes 42-ish, even though we are slower in top speed. So let's just say the old thanks, and let's see what we can do to help out our team here. So I'm just going to aim in right here. Hopefully we are going to be able to get some shells out. There's one into the Tiger, and let's go for that trap wheel. Perfect, tracking him just exactly as I wanted, and boom. That is over 1,000 hit points taken off of the Tiger 1. And now, again, we just back up. Now, clearly, aiming in a shot like that, as I said on the track wheel, is not always the easiest thing. Aiming in shots like that do require a lot of skill, a lot of patience, and yeah, that's not obviously the easiest thing to do. But if you're able to connect a shot like that, I mean, just look at the rewards. I mean, it's just insane. Now, we did get hit there, and I would guess, judging that it's a 384 damage shot, and judging that most of the enemy team is not detected yet, that would most likely be a T-28 Defender camping at the back there. So, well, it is a TD, so I can't really get mad at the guy, but I'd like to know how he got spotted. That's the big thing I'm kind of wondering right now. How the heck did I get spotted? Huh. That's very interesting to me. Smasher's off to the side over there. Our IS-3 Defender is asking for help, even though he's very, very healthy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push down here, and we're going to see if I can help out my Rudy with the Chimera. Push, 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 push. Come on, let's go. Speed and power, although not much speed, but some power. You know, we're trying our best to get up here. I do have some support from my team off to the side, which is nice, so that's all good there. And all I really need to do is get a nice clip out. So there's one shot into the Tiger there. Let's go for a second shot. Boom. And obviously, because I do have a third shot, might as well get that one out as well, right? There you go. Enemy's taken out. So we're already at 1,823 damage this battle so far. I'm just making sure to use this dead Rudy as perfect cover for my tank. And now I'm just going to slowly back in the cover. Perfect. Now I'm going to reload my clip once again, and we should actually be able to push off to this side is what I'm thinking. Obviously, I don't really have a plan on pushing to that side of the map, so yeah, I'm thinking if I come over here, again, use the decent power to weight, speed is key. Let's go over here. Maybe I can get some nice shells into the Chimera, clip him out if I can. I don't think that guy's going to enjoy life all too much when I do this, but I'm sorry, my dude. Oh, wow, that one was unfortunate. Huh, well, I guess we got 2 more shots, right? That's the nice thing about autoloaders is you got extra shells. So, sure, we might not have penned all of them, but hey, I mean, we still took off 600 from this guy, and I'm just going to back him the cover. Now, we do have the T-28 Defender off to the side over here. Thankfully, I do have players that are stopping that Chimera from pushing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that guy, honestly, he's not even a threat. I'm not even going to deal with him currently. I am going to see if I can get some shots into vehicles like this T-28 Defender. I think that would be... Oh, wait, there's an RHM right here. That is definitely more beneficial. Let's see if we can get an HE. I mean, it doesn't really hurt. Oof, oof, it does hurt him, though. I mean, that was just kind of the rub salt into the wounds, because either way he was going to die from that clip. Just, you know, figured you might as well pull it off. So, 13 more seconds before our clip is reloaded. This T-28 Defender, he's a little worried about me, but he should be a little worried as well about that Rudy. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and, well, as usual, this guy's about to be in for a spanking of pain. There's 1, there's 2, and there goes the Rudy finishing him off. All that's left is the enemy Smasher, instantly reloading my clip, as easy as it is. And we're easily sitting over 3,600 damage this game. And this is the Yoh. This is why, as I said in the beginning of the video, this is a fantastic tank. It's got a great gun, easily penetrates its opponents. It's got really everything you'd want for it. So, yeah, let's just see what we can do here. Oh my dude, I don't know why that guy is saying that he only won the game because of his efforts, but we'll see what we can do here. That Smasher was spotted off to this side of the battlefield. Alright, come on, speed. Speed is key. Smasher, I will find you. Come on. I don't know where this guy went. I mean, he was spotted over here, so common sense would use the idea that he's gone over towards this way. I don't really know what to do. I'm just trying to reply to this guy at the same time. Oh, wait, we did spot him. He's over here. Come on, speed and power is key. Ah, yes, yes, this guy. He is about to relieve in pain. Boom, there's one shot into the guy, and 2 shots into the guy. And obviously, oh, no, we're not going to get that final one out, but I'll still push him because, you know, it's a smasher, why not? Oof, that smasher fired. Well, I don't think we're going to get that final shell out, but can't really complain, can I? Pretty solid game, and, I mean, we were able to come out with a victory. Nice job. I guess that ISO defender was joking, but in my mind, it seems like he's kind of cocky, so I do apologize for, kind of getting angry at that guy. It is very early in the morning, 3 in the morning, obviously. My temper is a little on edge. It's kind of interesting. I've always wondered this about the human. Why does the human mind get angry when it gets late at night? I mean, I can play Blitz all day and not get too mad, but then I'll play like 5 bad games at night and I just lose it. I'm just like, rah, 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 rah. I mean, there are specific videos of me out there that you can probably find of me raging at teammates and, you know, sometimes probably getting tunneled and I just can't handle it. Obviously, everybody has their breaking point, and I just always find it weird that the human mind at night, or not even night, but just when it's exhausted, it just doesn't handle pain. You seem to really just lash out more than you ever would ever in life. And I wish, I mean, I guess I know why. You're tired and you're angry. But it's just funny to me how the human mind works. You know that you're angry, you know that you're grumpy when you don't get sleep, but yet you still are grumpy, right? It's interesting. Either way, that's the Yo. 2 games, and we averaged 4,500 damage with both those games. I mean, I personally love the vehicle. It's a fantastic tank, and yeah, I mean, anybody thinking about grinding the Yo line, honestly, the tier 9 and the tier 10 is probably going to be nerfed in the next update. Or not next, but should I say the future, the near future. But this tank, I don't think this one's going to be nerfed. And if it isn't nerfed, then this is a fantastic vehicle to stick around in with your garage. Hopefully, you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, as before, smash that subscribe button. But other than that, I need sleep. Oof. I'm super tired. I just got to edit a couple videos, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.